We all face correction from the Lord as we follow Him. This is not an indictment of us as His followers. It's actually proof that we are following Him and are His true children. We should crave the continuing interest of the Lord to grow us and bring us closer to Him. Even though it's typically uncomfortable and unpleasant at the time, He isn't correcting us out of anger, but out of love and a desire to press us towards our best destiny. His guidance will always place us at an unwanted crossroads, and He will send warning after warning on to prevent us from falling to the same fate that awaited both King Saul as well as the E3 event organizers, a warning they refused to listen to even when it came from some very unexpected but trying to be helpful sources.
E3 turned a blind eye to the exodus of every developer who had once depended on them for exposure and a closed ear to the complaints from those who had their best interests at heart. And the people who warned them and could have guided them through this storm are now running more successful annual events in the very shadow of E3's demise.
King Saul also put his fingers in his ears and closed his heart to the guidance from the very Lord who chose him. And Saul's rebellion and arrogance became the catalyst for a man after God's own heart to replace Saul as king. And now the question turns to us. How teachable is our spirit? What area of our lives has the Lord been probing and pushing us to deal with? Will we just keep on moving past it in the hopes that it will somehow solve itself?
What correction has He lovingly given us, but we keep on doing the same thing and praying for a different result?
The Lord is not willing that any of us should perish. That is why He brings others into our path to correct us, guide us, and show us a better way. We'll all get it wrong sometimes. I know I do on a daily basis.
I was about to say.
And it's because of the Lord's incredible grace that He does more than simply cleanse us of our sins. He corrects us so we can avoid the pain of the consequences that even forgiven sins will bring us. So let's not despise the chastening hand of our loving Father. Let's make today the day that we finally get that spiritual check engine light serviced.